The Quadro Pro Baler pack for Blacksheep modding is coming back to Farm Sim 25, and today we're going to take an early look at it. Now, this will be a pack for all platforms. Once it is released, it'll be on the mod hub. Just going to go through testing first. Now, with this, we will be getting 4 different versions of the Pro Baler. We got the Challenger, Fent, New Holland, and Massey Ferguson. We also have returning for Farm Sim 22, the Kloss Quadrant 5300 FC. Now, all of these are available with between 3 and 14 meter working widths. You can use them with or without the windrow system, regardless if you have it installed or not. I'll show you how that works. It's pretty cool. Then we have the Quadro Pro Baler 4. This is what collects all of the bales and drops them off. And I have some good news about it. It works with different sizes. I accidentally made my first bale a little bit bigger than the rest of them, so I made a T. As a basic overview, you make the bales go into the loader loads 4 of them, and then you hit unload and it drops them. And that's kind of the basics of it. It's a pretty simple setup. But being able to pick up at 14 meters wide, well, it makes it nice and easy. As a matter of fact, this is my test map from when I did the Straw Harvest DLC. I could really use this then. I want to thank Blacksheep modding for sending this over to show you guys ahead of its release. I also want to thank ZyRO, a French YouTuber, for kind of being the mediator between myself and Blacksheep modding. If you guys want to check them all out, links will be down below. Now, let's check it out. So I like to go through customization options first. We're going to start actually with the Pro Baler. And as a matter of fact, we're only going to show one of these, and then I'm going to show you colors because that's all that's different between all of these. So you can start off with your Pro Baler setup at the top or just the standard baler. Additionally, if you have the Pro Baler set up at the top, you can use this without it because it will stay up there. You have to actually manually bring it down. It's not a button to lower. It stays up there all the time. So you actually have to use buttons to bring it down. Regardless, it's 20 grand if you like to keep it on there. On here, 11.3 tons with and 9.3 tons without. 180 horsepower is required regardless, so it's not a power hog kind of thing. 14 meter working width, that's going to be with it. It's 3 meters if you're just using the bottom, so it is nice to know what the meterage is at the bottom. 12 mile per hour max speed, and it does 180, 220, and 240 centimeter square bales. They are base game square bales. You're good. No issues, nothing special going on. It's all good. Now, moving on, we have wheel brands for Michelin. We also have a Trelleborg set and BKT. Now in here, the Michelin set, Trelleborg set, and BKT set, none of these can be changed up, so what you see is what you get, as it were. Additional lights, we have 2 of them. They're going to be added towards the very back, so you can see behind the baler, so that is nice. Beacon options, we have, I think, 9 of these? Yeah, 9, including the not one. So these are all just going to be different setups. There's no clear lens, so just want to let you know that ahead of time as well, as per usual. Warning triangle, yep, you can put that around towards the back. You've also got the trailer hitch. This is going to be required if you want to use the Pro Pickup, so definitely add that in there. Silage additive tank, of course, you can add that as well. Very nice. And then colors. Now, these are the colors that are going to match with Challenger. So we have the Challenger Yellow, Challenger Orange, and Challenger Red. I didn't know Challenger had a red, but they do, I guess. Then we have all of these rim colors, including chrome. Love that chrome. So from there, when we move over to the Fent, we're going to see, oh, everything's literally the same. And of course it is, until we get down to colors. Now we get the entire Fent color profile. So everything is in here, including my favorite, Petrol Blue. Love it. We also have the blue, a little bit darker. I just like blue. Here's another blue. Do we have any more blues? Oh, we do. Ha ha. It's all blue, baby. But again, you've got them all in here. Anything that you want to use. There's even the Fent Dark Green. And also, if you have the giant software unlimited color mod thing that unlocks all the colors, well, you'll have even more, which is fantastic. And then here are your colors for this. This one also includes a cream that the other one does not, making this a very, very nice, warm, and beige. It's brown. Baler there. Moving over to New Holland. This one's got a bunch in here as well. We also have the US Res, a little darker, I think. I like the New Holland red right here. And they've also got brown, which I would probably call the New Holland Agri Fiat color, something like that. But again, we have all of the above. You've even got the New Holland dark blue there, which has got a little bit of a shimmer to it. So plenty of color options to choose from. And your rim colors, here are your rim colors. Again, just a little bit different from the other ones. And then finally, we get down to the Massey Ferguson. Again, all specs are the same, so there's no point. And then here we have all the colors you would associate with Massey Ferguson, including green. I've never associated Massey Ferguson with green, but I guess now I am. There's also a Massey Ferguson orange, which looks more like a peach kind of thing. Is this what salmon is? I don't know, I'm a guy. I can't tell. I don't know what color salmon is. And most of these all come with their own little set of chrome, gray, black, white, that kind of rim color setup. So from there, makes sense. We'll go down, check out the Kloss Quadrant. Now this one is a tad bit different, but we are going to see very similar things. The one big thing that is different here is it weighs more and it requires about 100 more horsepower. So do keep that in mind. You are going to have more power required. Yeah, I guess that's it, isn't it? Everything else works the same though. The working width is the same. I know these look larger than the other ones did because the Baler's pretty big, but those other Balers are pretty massive, all things considered. Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Vredestein wheels, a little different through there. Additional lights, same thing here from the back. We have all of the beacon options around towards the rear as well, so that is nice. Rear triangle, yeah, it's down there. It actually comes unfolded, so it's down there. We also have the Evolution logo, which can be added to the side. Trailer hitch, that's down there too. And then we have the square bell twine, where you can go with the Kloss Quadotex and empty. And we also have the silage additives tank, which is added around towards the backside. And then we have Kloss colors. So all the colors that are associated with Kloss, we have those. Even the rims, we got those too. Yeah, love that. So with that, that brings us to our last piece. And lastly, in this pack, we have the Quadro Pro Baler 4. This is the magic sauce that just makes this whole mod just something. With this bad boy right now, we have a Lizard setup. Now, this is Lizard branded, but we can change up the brand name. That's going to be done in design. I know I'm skipping the wheel brands. We'll go back to it here in a second. With these, we have the Quadro Pro Baler. Then we have Fendt, New Holland, Challenger, Massey Ferguson, and Kloss. With those as well, with the colors, you have all the colors. So it doesn't change it up. It's not different versions like the Balers are. If you went with the Petrol Blue, go with the Petrol Blue. If you went with the Kloss, go with the Kloss. It's all good. We also have the rim colors here as well. As you can see, this is every rim color that we used. I think anyway. Looks like we're missing some, but I know we had a lot of overlap when it came to grays and blacks, white, stuff like that. So there you go. There's Kloss. Unless this is the Kloss red. They look the same to me. Moving on. In here we have a Trelleborg set of wheels, Michelin BKT, and that is it. We do have a couple different setups for these though, so that is nice to see. BKTs just are what they are, but Trelleborg and Michelin, we do have different setups. Beacon on the back, yep. Top left-hand corner. All of the beacons that are on the Balers, you can add those, and then warning triangle on the rear side. So now that you know the customization, let's check it out. Oh, that's a shed. Where am I? Got it. We're good. So since I've already got this set and we're kind of rocking and rolling with it, I'm going to buy a brand new set of Baler and tractor and everything, just so we can kind of start from scratch so you know what to do whenever you get your own. Now, because more power is awesome, I've gone for a New Holland T8 right here. Gotta love it. And we're going to start with the Baler itself, just so you can kind of get an idea of how everything works. Now, if we take a look at it, we've got a lower pickup, unfold Baler, turn on Baler, and then we've got something going on with the right stick. So we pop back in. If we hit lower, you can see it's gonna kind of bring things down a little bit, but it doesn't really do anything with the top. So what we need to do now is we need to unfold, and that's just gonna kind of bring the back down. And that's all that does. If I wanted to come in here and I wanted to pick up some of these bells, what are we at? 220 right now? Let's 180 centimeter bells. Sorry, make things a lot easier. We can do things quicker. As you can see here, we're picking stuff up. It is not a 14 meter pickup right now. It's just 3 meters. Nothing wild and crazy. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. But if we wanted to, for example, we'll turn that off and we're going to use the right stick. We're going to bring that down and it puts it down and around. And one of the neat things is too, there is kind of an activation point about right there, if you can see it. So you've got that, And also, if you bring it all the way down and you lift, right there, it'll lift it up just enough. That way it's not, picking up a whole bunch of swath and this and that and all that hooting and hollering business. All is good. And it'll drop the bales when you're ready to go. And, well, that's kind of it. That's a square baler in a nutshell. Oh yeah, we got the silage additive tank on here, but I really don't use those. Now let's hook up to the Quadro back there. Let's see if we can get this thing connected. It's got to be just about perfect. You may want to unfold that. That works. So, now that we've got that, let's go ahead and unfold the baler again, because you will have to have that down. There we go. So with the attachment in the back, we have a couple things here as well. So we've got operating position, and that's really it. That is quite literally the only thing you need to worry about that, at least now. So we're going to put it into operating position, and it is going to drop down another little bit, which is going to pick up the bales. So let's take it, let's drop down, we turn on, and it picks up everything that we need to pick up. All that straw is getting kicked down towards the center. We're making some smaller bales, which again makes things easy on us. And as they come out the back, once they get close-ish, they will kick right into the pickup in the back. This is going to take a little while. I probably should have chosen a bigger field. And here we go, right down towards the bottom right-hand corner. We'll be able to see as soon as that bale pops, it is going to go straight in. There it goes. Goes in, and it'll raise it up. And now it's ready for more. So let's give it some more. It'll take up to 4 bales. And one of the nice things is as well, once you've got a bale in there, you can unload it at any time. So you're good to go, and you can even do this on the run, so you shouldn't have to worry about your bales falling over or anything like that. So here we go. We get a little bit more. There goes our second bale in, and then it will raise both of those up as it does right there. Another thing I found that's been super nice is this takes corners really, really well. Not something that you would probably think takes corners well, especially mods like this. They don't normally do well. Uh-oh, crap, turn it out, put it down, turn it off. We're good. I accidentally hired a worker. By the way, with this, you can do that. You do have AI worker setups, and you've got steering assist. So if you were to want to, and I don't want to right now, but if you were to want to set this up, you can. Whew, it's a lot. It gets pretty terrifying. But it will work, yeah. It'll wrap your bales, do everything, or not wrap your bales, it'll pick them up, make the bales, etc., etc. It's pretty neat, actually. I'm going to continue this because we need to make one more bale, and then I get to show you how to unload it. It'll start beeping here in just a second. Shouldn't be too much longer. There we go. So we got our beep. As that comes back, now, up at the top, we need to make sure we're attached to the right thing, and we're going to click Unload Bales. And a little 3, 2, 1, boom, unload, and it pops them out and drops them, just like so. It does work better if you are on the move, so let's head down to a bigger field and see how that works. Now, there we go. Tell you what, I had a massive setup when it came to doing straw harvest, and I'm really glad that I saved the game save so I can actually use this. I didn't have to do anything. Of course, it doesn't have to be in 2 swaths like this. If you've got, a full setup that's mowed, a whole field that's been mowed, well, you don't have to windrow it. Just come through with this thing and bale it up. It's not cheating or anything. Just doing things more simple. These are real pieces of equipment that exist in real life, though they may seem interesting or unrealistic. It's for real, homie. It's for real. All right, we're gonna get ready so we can unload on the fly. We're not too far away from it. Here we go. Wait for the beep. Should be getting it any moment. There it is. Got it. And hit unload. Well, that, look away. Just put that back up top there. Nobody's gonna notice the difference. And turn around. See, everything's perfectly fine. You should definitely be going as fast as possible. That did not work. In all my testing, it worked perfectly fine. And that time it didn't. So maybe slow down a hair before you take off. And then you'll be cool. And now, all we got to do is get right back to it. As mentioned, 180, 220, and 240 centimeter square bales are work with it. Man, my words are starting. Yeah, I made too many videos today. You can use those, all good. It will auto load, basically is an auto loader, but it will load up all 3 of those sizes of bales without any issues whatsoever. I just choose the smallest one for videos like this, frankly, because it's faster. How about we give it a little bit of redemption here? There we go. There it is. We've got our unload trigger. We're gonna drop it off, all way. See? All good. Yeah, and after you drop them off, you don't have to do anything. It just kind of goes right back into the working mode, and you're all set. So, there you go. That is your early look at the Quadro Pro Baler Pack from Blacksheep Modding. Again, I want to thank them and ZyRO for sending this over to show you guys ahead of its release. The mod will be for all platforms, and if you'd like to stay updated with any of the latest progress on this or any other Blacksheep Modding mods, or maybe check out some of ZyRO's videos, again, links to everybody will be down below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you have an awesome day. We'll see you in the next one. Well, this is fantastic. If you turn everything off and it's full, it still beeps. Sounds like somebody's breaking in.